Hello, hello. Give me 10 seconds here. Look at all these ladies. Thank you for 1 hour. Okay, my focus is on, which means nobody can interrupt us. We are captured audience for 1 hour or more, whatever. We'll see what happens. Judy, Lucy, Darlene, bonjour, bonjour, hello, hello. Okay, so what did I miss? Okay, Judy, you shared. I've got your name down. Yes, Darlene, I'm so glad you made it after so many times of not being able to make it. And we've got some hellos going back and forth. That is wonderful. I'm ready for, well, you know what? I thought I was ready for Christmas. Dean asked me on our way last night, so is all your shopping done? Because I do it all. And I'm like, it is, which is great. Darlene, thank you for saying that. Because I do not always see that. And Lucy as well. So I've got your names down too. Anyway, he's like, what did you get your mom? And I'm like, oh, I'm not done. So I still have to get my mom. And then something. And while we were out, somebody asked what I was serving for dessert. And I said pumpkin pie. And they said, oh, with whipping cream. And I'm like, oh, I forgot. So anyway, all that to say, I'm not done, but I am mostly done, which, yeah, 6 sleeps, my friends, 6 sleeps. We are celebrating Christmas on the 26th of December with our children so that they can have their Christmas with themselves. So, and Darlene is just about ready. Yay, ladies. Okay, let's go. Sorry, I've got a little bit of bragging, sharing to do here. I forgot to send Debbie Denbo a reminder. You know what? Pardon me. I saw her little gift here and she forgets sometimes. So let me, there she is. Hang on. I'm sorry to do this on YouTube right now. Okay, here we go. Let's get back to this. Okay, so I received so many beautiful gifts for my little Christmas gathering that I like to do, and beautiful, beautiful cards. Look at that. And this is from my friend Donna, who was unable to make it. Oh, I forgot her gift upstairs. And so this was her card. Love it. Thank you, Donna. She also made me 4 beautiful Christmas placemats for my table. Um, One of the little girls that likes to come with her mother for Christmas gathering made me these. So that's those seal things, which I've often thought it would be super fun to get into that. And now this is like killing me that I don't have the ability to do that. My friend Cheryl, oh, and Cheryl's not here either. Um, if somebody wants to send her a reminder, that would be lovely. My friend Gail Mish did this one for me. So Gail, thank you for that. And Cheryl created this card, and I think it's with the same. I'll show you this if she comes live. This beautiful fun fold I got from Lucy. I love this with the design paper like that. This is an example of what you can do with the memories and more. Do not forget about the memories and more in our catalog. They're so easy to overlook and they are so fabulous. This beautiful card, I love that it is non-traditional. I might have shown these already, but anyway, this was from my friend Karen. This beautiful I don't know what design you would call that, but I love it. Let's get in camera here, Denise. Was from my friend Darlene. Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. And thank you for reminding me, Dar. I will put her name down. So this V that Darlene cut on this, here's the other side of it on the inside of the card, which is great. Dar, thank you for that. And this stunning card came from Kathy McKay. She came to my Christmas gathering. Look at this star. It's just wonderful. So beautiful. This little angel came from Connie. So these are just circles that were cut and folded, made into an angel. Isn't that cute? This gift bag was from Rita. So just little scraps of ribbon tied to the gift bag. Isn't that cute? Love it. So many beautiful things. This card was made by Abigail, the same girl that gave me these. So she made this all by herself. So it's a card that looks like a gift box. I thought that was genius. And Leanne said that she did make that by herself. This beautiful card came from Rita, which is the same girl that gave me that gift bag. I love it. Some gold foiling on there and that. And so I said to her, where did you get this? And she said, like, how did you do that on the envelope? She said, it was Paper Pumpkin. And I'm like, what? So I have heard that Paper Pumpkin has stepped it up. So I did order a Paper Pumpkin. I got some candy cane hot chocolate mix. I haven't dug into that yet. And a beautiful wooden star. Let's get these out of the way because they're going to be in the way. And a precision cutter, which I have not taken out of the package yet, but sorry, I was reading. I'm sure it's going to be great. And you can even do it on ceramic, or it has a ceramic blade. Okay, awesome. Okay, I need to play with that. And this beautiful gift came from Lucy, and it's full of chocolates. So it kind of opens up like that. And it has a sweet little lid on it. I think it's gorgeous. Thank you, Lucy, because I know that you are here. And this came from Abigail as well. And she just made me I hope you have a Merry Christmas. So all that fancy, fancy fold, Abigail, thank you. And this gift box with a matching card came from Kathy. And oh, I should have put it on. She made me a beautiful necklace. So, and it was inside that gift box. And Debbie, who is not here, made me this beautiful little booklet, and it's got a little charm on there, and it is full of tea bags. Look at that. I am a tea drinker, so isn't that a fabulous gift? So thank you, Debbie, for my tea bag book. Tea bag holder book. And then this came from Cheryl. So I forget what this is called. She does this. Let me show you. She does this on with her, I think it's called her silhouette. And so it has a name. And so this is just a beautiful, beautiful tea towel. And I think I showed it upside down. And there we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so there's all my bragging, sharing. Ladies, thank you for blessing me with all of that. Thank you for blessing me in coming to card classes and supporting my Stampin' Up! Business. I do not look at that lightly. Let's get on to today's card. Who is playing along with 1/4-inch strips. So here are some 1/4-inch strips of design paper that I had or have, and we want to make a quilt card, okay? So who is playing along? This measures 2 3/4, and this measures 2 3/4, and it can actually be any size that you want, okay? I'm still working through my stash of adhesive sheets here. Let me get, so this is how I like to do it. I open it up a little bit, and the sticky is on this side, so I fold this corner down, okay? And I expose the stickiness on that side. Good morning, Carol Ann. Welcome here. I think you're a new name. It's nice to see a new name pop up. I am in Winnipeg, if that helps you figure out where I am in Canada. These names are girls that are sharing during the live. There's the little share button underneath my YouTube. And if you share, let me know. I will enter your name for the draw. Okay, so I open up my adhesive sheet and I just kind of fold it down a little bit. That's exposed. This is not. Okay, so then I lay down my piece of cardstock on there, and I press where it's exposed. So now it's stuck in that corner. Oh, okay, Judy, yeah, you have to check this out. And then I just pull this down, and now that all has adhesive sheet behind it. And you know what? Let's do it again. So I'm just going to butt that right up against there, lay that down. Now that is stuck, and I'm going to pull that down like so. We're just going to chop that off. And if I have time, which I likely will, I'm going to create two quilt cards, okay? So we're going to cut that excess off like so. And now this is all garbage. And then I'm just going to cut right where that cut mark already is at 2 3/4. Chatham, Ontario. I have driven through Chatham. Welcome here. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so now I've got adhesive backing on both sides of these. Let's remove, I'm going to get my silicone mat. Carol Ann, if you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I hope that I inspire you. If you are not and you need one, or if you have one, please stay with your current Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but I'm glad you're here. Do not go away. So, okay, I'm going to just remove that backing. Let's give it a burnish. I want to make sure it's sticking on there really, really well. Okay, and we're just going to peel that off like so. And I can see that not all of it came off right on the edge, but I'm not worried. Okay, now let's start building. I am just going to grab these random, and they're all 1/4 inch, okay? So sometimes you end up with scraps, or in my case, I actually, I cut them. I cut them all 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to lay that across. I'm going to go over just a little bit on this side, and I'm just going to go straight across onto that side. And we're just going to start building. No rhyme or reason. It really doesn't matter. There's no rules. Other than you want to stay kind of in the same color family, okay? Hobby Demo, welcome here. Welcome here. No, I have that down already. Let's put in a solid. So this is just a 1/4 inch strip of, oh, I should have brought my cut and emboss machine forward. A 1/4 of an inch strip of cherry cobbler. Oh, you know what? Let's get some gold foil in there. Now you don't have to stay in the same order. That's going to be too short. I want, ooh, why not? So you can just keep going random, or you can keep in the same pattern if you want. And so then let's put that little guy down there. And then I'm going to just go back to where I was. And you know what I can do? Let's flip it over. Let's cut that off. Let's just cut that off like so. And then if these strips are long enough, I'm going to stay in the same order. And that's not necessary at all, but I am just choosing to, okay? And then our cherry cobbler, and then gold foil. Whoops, that's not you. I was going to say, maybe I don't have any left. This is my last strip of that. And then some holly leaves. Is that long enough? Just long enough. And then that stripe. So now I've gone over a little bit, and that is okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and let's just slice all of that off like so. So we're going to go back to our 2 3/4. Let's get that edge cleaned up first. So all these little nibblies that are hanging over are now gone. And then that little guy. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to grab your Stampin' Trimmer, because it's just easier with that. Who's creating? Is anyone creating? And if not, just kind of take notes, or you can go back and look again. I'm going to put this point and, whoops, I'm going to put this point and this point right in my track. Okay, so point to point. We're going to close that, but I want to bring my blade kind of to the middle of that because it's just easier to slice it that way. Okay, then I'm going to take this point and this flat edge up there. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. And then let's do that again. You can stop here if you want, or you can just do it again. So we're going to do that 3 or 4 times. So I'm flush at the top. I've got my point in the track. Flush at the top, point in the track. Oh, I get it, Dar. Sometimes we're just too busy. And then let's do that again. So I've got all of these little scraps. Okay. So let's get those down on our table. And I'm going to just line them up. I've got this diagonal going that way. So I want to find all of the ones that are going that same way. Okay. Whoops. I'm challenged here today. Okay, so see how these are all going that way and these are all going that way. Let's build our card. So we're going to put the flat end at the top, the flat end at the bottom, and then I'm going to grab, see how I've got this dark here? Oh, no, you know what? I don't want that like that. And I don't want that like that either. So you know what? We're just going to stick with that. So there is one of my little quilts created, okay? And then we're going to do the same thing. Flat edge at the top, flat edge at the bottom, like so, okay? And what I was forgetting to bring was now I need a piece of scrap, and you can do a different color. So you know what? Do I have any cherry cobbler? Let's see. Let's see where my cherry cobbler is. And I do. You know what? Let's grab cherry cobbler. So those are too big, but we will cut them down because I think it would be nice to have a cherry cobbler edge, don't you? Okay, let's grab this first one and let's make sure that we are in camera. So I'm going to put some adhesive on there and we're going to go right like that. And then this one goes here. And we're going to trim this down if we need to. Tuck that in. This is a fairly quick Christmas card if you're still in the midst of creating. This will be my last live featuring a Christmas card. Although, you know what I would like to do is I would like to, and I've said this before and I never followed through. I think I even mentioned this to Darlene and Lucy once, or maybe more than once. You know what? Let's just continue. I would like to do a live once a month featuring a Christmas card. And then I already have a little start. So I'm giving myself a little border, just a little edge of the cherry cobbler showing through. And the beautiful thing with quilts is you can't really make a mistake. It's just, and every card is different. So just a little dash of adhesive, down it goes. Are you girls still with me? So Carol, where did you find me? I know where everybody else found me. And then let's tuck that in there. Okay, let's give those a slice. And I want a little bit, you know what, I might have better luck with my Stampin' Trimmer because I want just like 1/8 of an inch border. Let's see if I can eyeball that. I think that looks about right. I hope so. Yep, we're good. We're good. Whoops, that was a little skinny. I skinnied that one a little bit too much, girls. That's going to bother me. I know, right? Come on, Denise, follow through. Follow through. Even if I did, Yeah, I can't do a once a month Christmas card because then that would be every class, and that's not fun. Give yourself a little bit more, Denise. There we go. I'm going to just trim that just a smidge. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. And like I tell my grandchildren when they create with me, it's not going to be perfect. It's homemade. And you know what? We need to be okay with that. Okay, so we've got 2 panels ready to create a card. Do you girls want me to emboss those? Because I can quickly grab my, let me see. See if I've got an embossing folder close by that would, I probably have them all out because I've been creating. You know what? We're not going to. Well, you know what? I've got time. Yes, we are going to. Hang on. This is not the embossing folder that I was hoping to find, but we're going to use it anyway. It is discontinued. It's one of the basics. Where is, you know what? I said to Dean 2 days ago, I said, you know what? Watch me get slammed with an Appelt's order. And sure enough, I got a 100-piece Appelt's order. So my basement is in the shambles once again. Sorry, I'm going to use this because I cannot find the embossing folder that I want. So we're going to put down, let's grab both of these and that guy. Let's put them in our embossing folder. And you could do it on the... Oh, yeah. You know what? That's a cool idea. Just the 25th of every month is Christmas card class. Bye, Carol Ann. Thank you for popping by. I hope to see you again. Enjoy your lunch. And let's run that through. So we're going to give that little quilt block. Why do I feel like it's really, really tight? Why do I feel like it's really tight? That's weird. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking the table. I'm going to try to do this so it doesn't shake so much. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, and I totally hit my camera. Okay, so there we go. We've got these 2 pieces now quilted. Can you see that? Sort of. Yeah, I can see it. I think you can. And then we're going to grab a piece of, where did I put it? Because I ran them through. We're going to grab Snowflake. And I had, there we are, buried with all my bragging. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put these on our card, but let's dress that up a little bit with some stunning ribbon. Look at this ribbon. So we're going to put that down, and I'm going to cut another piece the same length. And we're going to just put that down on our card. So this is called the Cherry Cobbler and Gold ribbon. It is stunning, absolutely stunning ribbon. Let's get that down on our card panels. So what I like to do is I want to kind of eyeball where I want this, probably about there. So I'm going to just lay that down, and I like to put a strip of glue on either side, and then what I do is I fold one side over, and then I just kind of eyeball square, which is right there, and that side released on me, of course, and down we go, like so. Okay, that's going to go right down on our card panel. I forgot to bring card panels forward. Do I have one? That's not going to work. Let's grab that one right there. I had a whole bunch of card panels ready to go for my Appelts order. So for those who are not local, Appelts is a beautiful jewelry store here in Winnipeg. And I've been creating cards for them for probably, wow, 10 years, 8 years anyway, for sure. We're just going to pop that down on here, like so. And then we're going to pop this down. And I could put that on dimensionals. Why not? Let's put that on dimensionals. We're doing good. I will be able to create 2 cards. So now that the Canada Post strike is over, who's sending out Christmas cards? I had all my Christmas cards ready, and I gave them all away to grocery store attendants and all that kind of stuff. So now I don't have any Christmas cards to hand out. So now that is down, excuse me, on our card. Let's do the other one. If I have time, I'm going to show you another little something. I just may not complete the card, but I just want to show you a little something. We're going to flip that over. We're going to grab our stamp and seal, put a strip on both sides, fold that over, eyeball straight, which is about there. Dimensionals. And one more. So I have to go to the department store, and I think I'm going to buy my mother a nice cardigan, a nice sweater. I was just looking to make sure I had one in the middle. I like to always put one in the middle because I don't like my panels to cave in. Let's do a sentiment, and I'm going to grab a sentiment from Decorative Trees. I'm so sad that this is retiring. I am just so bummed because I love this set so much. I'm going to stamp May Your Days Be Merry. So let's do that. And where is that going to fit? I was going to cut it out. It's not going to fit on there. And I don't want to go digging. We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. Let's grab a block. I've been busy doing other things. So I'm working on Valentine cards. I've got blocks out everywhere. Let's just pick that up. And we're going to use cherry cobbler just to stay in the whole cherry cobbler family. Get that inked up a little bit. I should grab something thinner because this is way thinner. There we go. May your days be merry. And let's do that again. Then we've got both of them done. And then we're going to put some gems down, or some sort of something, a little something something. Let's cut that on an angle on both sides. And we're going to give that a trim because I want that thinner. So I'm just going to grab my little trimmer here, and I'm going to line up the bottom of my letters kind of with this. It gets stuck because it gets so full of static. Come on. Come on, come on. And let's lay that down again. Don't move. There we go. So that is nice and thin. And we're going to do that again. Yeah, I finished 20 birthday cards. What have I done? 20 birthday cards. Regular A2. I did 10 Valentine A2. 10 birthday 3x3. And I still have more to go. 100 pieces. I'm like, okay. But I mean, it's not going to be done before Christmas, and she knows it. Yes, decorative trees, get it. Get it on the retiring list because it is, I don't know. In my mind, it's a must. It is such a beautiful bundle. Such a beautiful bundle. So maybe when I do my monthly card classes, we'll use retired items, which I normally never do for classes. Which begs the question, why do I hang on to my retired items? Because I love them. Because I love them and I can't part with them. I want my dimensionals to be nice and thin for this. So you know what? We're just going to grab that whole edge, and I want 3 on each of these. 1 in the middle, because I don't want that caving in. Wendy, you are here. I'm glad you're here. Missed you for our Christmas gathering. Whoops. Got that stuck on my finger. We need to get together. I have a little something for you. I don't know if that's going to work, but let's try. Wendy, don't forget to share, and I can enter your name for the draw. We're going to be doing that very shortly. Okay, so I've got my dimensionals on my sentiment. Let's get that off. Who works with a silicone mat, or is it just me? that I'm such a favor of my silicone mat. Let's put some adhesive back there. Yeah, life does take over sometimes, Wendy. Definitely. I know in my world, between just regular Dean and Denise life, I've got our grandchildren here that I help with and wouldn't have it any other way. So there's another quilt card down on our card base. And let's put that, oh, you shared earlier. Wendy, thank you. I missed that. I'm glad I mentioned something. I feel like I have lost a name. Cheryl, where did you go? Where did you go? I better write her again because she shared and somehow it has gone missing. Okay, so let's get that sentiment down. May your days be merry. And let's put the same one down here. So these cards are going to be the same, but the design in the middle is a little bit different, right? So that backing has been removed. And you know what I thought would be really fun is, if I can find them, I brought them out. Where did I put them? Oh, Denise, seriously. Oh, here they are. These guys, I love these. Someone else shared earlier too. I'll see if I can find her. Oh, Wendy, thank you. I've got Deb shared earlier. Regina sometimes shares. Wendy, if you could find that, I would appreciate that so much. Let's get some of these gorgeous little dots on our, I don't even know if there's any left. They're called the Real Red and White Adhesive Back Peppermints. Oh, it was Debbie. Yeah, I've got her. Whoops, I hit my phone again. Okay, let's get some of these guys down here. Aren't these so sweet? And you know what? To me, you add a gem to the card and it's a game changer, like right away. Let's put another big guy right down here. Look at that. Isn't that so sweet? Love it. It's just a very simple card. A very, very simple card. Peppermint dots. Yum. There we go. Our two little quilt cards. Complete. Just like that. And then I have to get back to my pelts order. I should have that in the hashtag. Creating for a pelts hashtag. Okay, that's it. Let's get these beautiful names in my little container. And if you did share and I don't mention your name, please let me know. So Cheryl, yeah, Wendy, I love these too. And Wendy, thank you for sharing earlier. I missed it, and thank you for mentioning that. Lucy, sometimes I don't see when people share earlier because I'm busy getting ready. Dar, they're not retiring? The peppermint, are you serious? I don't remember what's going through. So we still have those peppermint embellishments, and Debbie. Thanks, Darlene. So there's the gals that have shared. Let's give this a good, and if I pick your name today, oh happy day, I'll actually be able to send it off to you. So I will be going to the post office later today because I have a couple of cards that I was not able to send. And Judy, I think one of them is yours. So you will have a card coming your way. So here we go, mixing these up. And I have, do I have one or two there? I have two. Now I have one. And the winner for today is Lucy. So Lucy, I will tuck one of these cards aside for you, and hopefully we will be able to connect before Christmas, and you will have another card that you're able to send off to someone or hand to someone. Okay? Thank you so much for hanging with me. I will not be live next week. So next week, today is the 19th. I'm not looking at a calendar. If somebody has a, oh, Lucy, you're welcome. Oh, they're unavailable again. But I guess they're going forward then if they're marked unavailable and not like gone. So I'm happy about that. I'll grab more. I love them. They make a card look so fun, don't you think? So next Thursday is our Christmas Day. So that's the 26th, I believe, or close enough. No, it'll be Christmas Day. Yeah, I'm not doing a live on Christmas Day. And so then what is the date in January? What is the first Thursday of January? Let me take a look here. January, let's look at the month. January 2nd. Yeah, you know what? Stay posted. We are going to Assisipi with our children for Christmas. And I don't know if, I think we're back on the 2nd, which means, so I might be taking a 2-week break here from lives. But in the meantime, I want to wish you a blessed Christmas. Have a wonderful time with your family and friends. I want to wish you a very, very happy new year and all the best to you and your loved ones in 2025. I can't believe it. And where did this year go? Like, how did this happen? Like, how are we December already? I don't know if it's just me, but this year just kind of swished. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging with me for an hour. Have a blessed rest of your day. Have a wonderful Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season. And I will be seeing you next year in 2025. Okay? Joyeux Noël et bonne année, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye now.